Greetings, viewers. This is CP666 signing on, and we're going to see just how long this is going to go. We're dropping frames. Greetings, viewers. This is CP666 signing on, and probably terrible quality MJPEG stream, because that seems to be the only thing that this can handle. I would lie to you and say that this particular video is just basically going to be a test of this webcam and this particular microphone, which is off camera. The combination of these two, but I would be lying because that's not what this is about. To start off, I would like to give some attribution to a couple of YouTube users to whom my video style is closely related. And for those of you who don't know, I try to make videos that are not necessarily long, but have information in them. Information that people would find useful. They may be long-winded. Some people don't like long-winded videos, and if you don't like long-winded videos, then my stuff really isn't for you. But if you do, and you can sit through the 29, 30, 50-minute long videos that I make sometimes, well, that's good too. I like to make videos that actually serve some kind of a purpose to somebody. That will provide useful information, that will provide some kind of a learning experience for the people who watch it. But the way I make videos is really closely related to the way that UXW Mill makes videos, because those are the ones that I first saw. Originally, I had only and you probably don't know this, originally I had only made this YouTube account just so I could have a playlist of videos that I happened to like. But then, of course, well, it started with Ubuntu Linux and my absolutely dreadful experience with it, so I decided to make a video about that. Wasn't my best video ever, and has received a lot of hate over the last little while, and I'm not quite sure why. Because there are a lot of Linux sucks videos on YouTube that are worse than that one, but don't have nearly the same negative reception as mine did. But oh well. You know, I guess that has to do with the fact that some people seem to take it to mean I think that Ubuntu sucks, and some of the things that I said in that video were not things that I would say now, things that I would definitely take back before I say, if I said them now, I would take them back. But you can't take them back now, they've already been said. But after I saw that, or after I made that, I started watching UXW Bill's videos. I was like, this looks like fun. I should start making videos like this. And of course, at that point in time, I had just acquired a couple of Macintosh computers, and I set to work making videos of those. I tried it a couple of times, and while making them, I was like, I actually like this. I like the way that this works. I like the energy that this gives me. I'm going to keep doing this. And I have. But over time, I've been influenced more by a couple of other YouTubers. B Bishop PCM, V Westlife, Max Arcade, Elmo3. Off the top of my head, it's probably those five that I've really been watching. I do watch Retro Chat every once in a while, and also watch Spats Bear and a couple of others, but I watch hundreds of, a whole bunch of them, and I've come to learn something. I don't watch half the people I've subscribed to over the years. I don't watch, at least not regularly, I don't regularly watch their videos. There are some where as soon as a new video comes out, I am there. I am watching them. Maybe not as soon as they come out, but anyway. You know what I mean. And there are some where it takes me quite a while. And over the years, I've also tried to move away from the more professional kind of thing to a more, let's just make a video, vlog style. Let's just do it off the cuff, because I seem to get more energy, and I like making those more, because it's more effort to produce a professional video, and I'm not really doing this as a professional. So, why do I need to worry about professional quality when I'm not being paid to do this? So, that's how that all works. Now let's move on to addressing a few things. There's been a lot of comments being posted over the last couple of years saying that I'm using scripts in my videos. which really off-put me for a second. Because look around. Let's see, look around. I don't see a script anywhere, do you? And I also don't see a teleprompter. I certainly don't have a teleprompter. Those are expensive, but I don't use scripts in my videos. To be perfectly honest, I can't stand scripts for any purpose. For school, for speeches. Well, for speeches they're kind of necessary, but I just don't like fixing the camera here. I don't like scripts, especially for videos. The other thing I don't like is tripods. So to all the people who are nagging me because I don't use a tripod, well, too bad. Because I don't like using tripods because I find that half the time I use them, they just get in my way. So there are videos where it's actually useful to have a tripod, and usually I will use them in those kinds of videos, but a lot of videos I just don't use a tripod because I don't find it necessary. The long video thing, I feel like I should address that. There have been a lot of people posting comments it's been the last 2 years, saying, they've been basically trying to argue with me, saying that longer videos are not better. There have been comments saying, hey, do you think you could possibly make a shorter video or put a table of contents in your video? Or there have been some saying, stop making long videos before I kill you, those kinds of things. And, I mean, okay, I can't please everybody, I guess, but the reason why I make long videos is because there's a lot of information that I like to cram into my videos. Some of it may not be useful to people, some of it may be useful to people, but some of it's useful, or at least I try to make most of the information useful to at least one particular section of my audience. So that's why there's a whole lot of stuff in videos. And usually I find that when I make long videos, you do not even know half the stuff that I cut out of my videos. I mean, the videos that I make can easily be half an hour, or sorry, not half an hour. The videos that are half an hour long, for example, can sometimes be an hour worth of footage, or sometimes even up to 2.5 hours worth of footage in some extreme cases. So there's a lot of stuff that I cut out of my videos because it's just not useful. I try to make my videos actually mean something. Try to make meaningful content for any one particular person. I don't make tutorials because I don't like those, because usually when I make a tutorial I have hundreds of people telling me that I'm doing it all wrong and I'm a horrible person for doing it this way, so I just don't bother. I still have people telling me I'm doing it all wrong, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But I make videos that are long simply because I talk. I talk a lot, and I will admit that there are times where I don't know what the words shut up mean. And that's okay. Some people are like that. Some people like to make concise videos. I think I should probably try and make shorter videos. As for the want for me to make X and Y a video, I usually don't. I see your comments. I do read every single comment that I get, because I don't get a whole lot of comments. But I do read all of them, because usually my viewers do have some. I like to respond, or I like to, at the very least, know what my viewer base has to say. So I do read every single comment. I don't necessarily respond to all of them, but usually, if there's a request that people have sent in via comments, sometimes I do act on them, sometimes I don't. If you really want me to make a request, there is a link in the description below for a little web page that allows you to send in suggestions. I would suggest, no pun intended, that you use that if you really want me to make the video that you want me to make. Because sometimes I lose track of comments, sometimes I don't see comments, because over the last little while I've not been reliably getting notified of comments that show up. And because YouTube has changed their whole icon thing once again, I really don't understand where I can see my comments if they don't happen to show up in my inbox, which is really annoying. They should have really said something before they changed this whole thing. I think that's pretty much it for all of the comments that I needed to address. Let me know if there's any comments below that I need to address, and I'll hopefully get back to you. I don't know, sometimes comments I can't post. which is really annoying. But let me talk about what's to come. So as you can see right now, first of all, I am filming using this netbook and its webcam. And you're probably wondering, well, gee, this computer is used to drive your stereo. Why are you using it to make a video? And that's because I finally found a computer that was more suitable. You know, I wanted to use that Tecra 8100 for it, and that ended up falling through. But I found a machine that suited the purpose, and I've already put it there. And you will see a video about that. In fact, you'll see 2 videos of that particular computer, hopefully, if both of them go through. You'll also see another video of another machine that I got. And speaking of things that I got, I've got a whole bunch of new free junk. So you'll see a video of all that stuff, a fairly long one. I think it's about 50 minutes long, of just random computer components. There'll be videos of speaker tests with 2 of my older machines. And there will definitely be a lot of computer videos up and coming. I know that there's one that I think I may or may not have made already, but there's an update on the Tecra project with my 2 Tecra machines that I'm planning on doing sooner rather than later. What else? I might take a look at a D-Link EBR2310 that has a busted WAN port. We might take that apart and see if there's anything that I can do about it. I might see if I'm just being completely stupid and the WAN port actually works, or if there's actually method behind my madness. That was not what I wanted to say. There's actually a reason behind what I think. What other videos am I making? I'm sure there are others. I think there are a couple of clock videos that are up and coming, but I don't know for sure. There's a weather radio video because I wanted to make an update on my Aton Microlink FR160 that I've got. There might be a video about microphones. Which reminds me, there's a comment that I didn't address. The microphone quality. There have been people complaining on some of my recent videos where I have been just talking. It's just the talk, basically just me talking and an audio-only feed. About the microphone quality. You know, why are you using such a crappy microphone? Get a better mic. Blah, blah, blah. And you're probably wondering why this one sounds so much better. I'm using a Logitech USB microphone right now. The reason why I don't use it very often is because it's a USB microphone. I don't like them because they need drivers. And when I simply want to plug in and go, that will not do. So I've got an Apple microphone and I've got some generic other microphone, which both sound about the same. They're both monophonic and they both really don't sound that good. But they're just standard 1/8" TRS microphones. And I like those because they're simple. No drivers needed. Oh yeah, I recently acquired another camcorder, so there's going to be a video about that. And I think the last one on my hit parade is a video about vacuum cleaners. Or, well, the one. You know, the blue one. The really old canister. There's a video with that was filmed on the new camcorder. So that's all there. And I think that's it for videos. I don't think there's really anything else that I really need to make a video about. I might make a video about my computer setup and my computer collection, because some people might want to see that. And yes, so that's it for all the videos, and I think that's pretty much it for me. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below, negative or not. I probably won't approve of the negative ones. But this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.